What's up, YouTube? Welcome back. Today we're going to start closing these walls in on the inside of the deer stand. I have some leftover product from some work that I did on the inside of my house that we're going to use. It's a product from O Industries that it's pretty nice tongue and groove product. So we're going to get started on that today. So the product that we're using on the wall, at least on one of the walls, depending on how much I have left over. Like I said, it's a product made by O Industries. It's reclaimed barn wood, and then they glue it to an engineered piece of wood, like a veneer almost. So it makes a pretty good looking display wall. So I'll get back at it here. These are scrap cut-off pieces from my previous job, like I said, that I had going on in my house. So I was just glad that I was able to use them up for something. So I figured running up and down the steps just wasn't going to cut it, so I brought the saw and everything up here. It's going to be a little sketchy because there's not really that much room for the saw. So. But that's what we're going with. You could probably see the saw roll down these stairs. is made to attach right to studs. You don't need a backer on it. You don't need a flat surface. So that's going to be it for that wall. Other than I'll come in and trim the corners up after I put these other walls in over here, and of course the ceiling. So all that ugliness on the edges will go away. That's going to be it for today. Thanks for watching. I got some other things I'm going to take care of today, so we'll see you next time. Thanks. So in case anyone's wondering about this gap that I left here, that gap has to be there because the wall can only be 2 inches thick for these windows to operate correctly. So when you swing them up, they'll still hit their magnets up here when I put the magnets on. Otherwise, if I ran that board all the way down to the edge of this piece of wood, the window would only, come off this far, and the magnets wouldn't work. So no, I didn't mismeasure, just the way it is. Alright YouTube, that's really it for today. I'm running out of daylight and I have to be somewhere tonight, so that's going to wrap it up. Thanks for watching. We'll try and get back to this tomorrow. I'm not sure what the weather's going to be like, so we'll see. Hopefully we can get this done. Like I said in another video, hunting season is upon us. It's in archery already. So I got to get this done, or some of it's going to sit until springtime, like possibly the ceiling. We may not get that done this season. But like I said, all this with this mix match doesn't matter. This is all going to be covered with a felt carpeting. It's going to be black, make it darker in here so it's harder to see. Dare to see the people sitting in here. And that's going to be it for today. Have a good one. Bye. What's up YouTube? Welcome back. Today we're going to try and get the inside of this deer stand finished up. I got my son here helping today, Nico. So hopefully we'll get these walls closed up inside and get the floor put in and we'll be done. Stick around here.
Heard you want to leave this place where we grew up. This old town, just put it all behind. Remember you and I would always find somewhere to hide when we were kids, so we could see and hear the water run. The river's gonna cry when you're gone. turn to memories. The river's gonna cry when you're gone, 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 gone. The river's gonna cry when you're gone, 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 gone. The river's gonna cry when you're gone, 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 gone. The river's gonna cry when you're. The river's gonna cry when you're. The river's gonna cry when you're gone. Hoping you would stay, but I've always known that you would go and find your own way. I still see when we climbed up in those trees, 12 years old, to feel the wind and watch the river run. And the sun would always shine when we sat there, you and I. The river's gonna cry when you're gone, 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 gone. The river's gonna cry when you're gone, 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 gone. The river's gonna cry when you're gone, 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 gone. The river's gonna cry when you're. The river's gonna cry when you're. The river's gonna cry when you're gone. It's gonna cry, it's gonna cry. You want to leave this place where we grew up, this old town, just leave it all behind. The river's gonna cry when you're gone.